interesting title for a woman. No first name, not referred to as the mother, but referred to as Mrs. Lot. If you read Genesis chapter 19, you will read about Lot and his wife. And there's some important lessons for us as we consider her. We all have reasons to reflect on what's happened in the past. And depending on what our motive is, it can be helpful or it can be a hindrance. I'd like to suggest that the motive behind remembering is key to us. If we look backwards to learn from perhaps mistakes or experiences, that can really inform our present actions. However, if we choose to look back and we pine after it and wish for the good old days, we actually lose any opportunity for the present and looking forward to the future. Our God tells us that He's doing a new thing. And Jesus reminds us, particularly in Luke 17, that we should remember Lot's wife. The interesting thing was that Mrs. Lot looked back because she wanted to look back. Not only to look back, but she actually wanted to go back. She left behind a good life, material wealth, and comfort, and so life in Sodom must have looked a lot nicer than what she saw before her. She looked back to the world instead of holding on to God's promises as she traveled with her husband to a new place. You see, the future can be a scary place, and each of us can be tempted to not only look back, but want to go back. God reminds you and I today that life is about the future. It's about taking one step at a time and moving into the future that He has planned for us. He wants us to walk by faith and depend upon His provisions. He says in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future." And so I simply challenge you and myself today, let's not dwell on the former things. Let's focus instead on Isaiah 43, where God says, "Behold, I'm doing a new thing. Can you see it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." Let's not look back. Let's look forward.